professional leasing consultants go above and beyond for their clients. D&M Auto Leasing makes vehicle leasing easy. The Easy Lease at D&M Leasing has the lowest rates, simple processes, and outstanding customer service. Over the last 15 years in vehicle. Hey, good morning, Rose. Good morning, Rose. Shout out to Tara Mosqueda, Jesus Herrera. Anyway, beautiful Tuesday. I'm tired as hell. And I want to thank you all for joining us right now on YouTube. Because I'm still blocked on Facebook. And I actually thought I was... Well, I'm still blocked. Like, guys, here's the thing. A lot of people think that I'm not blocked, but I'm literally blocked. And let me tell you, yesterday evening, I couldn't post anything anymore to Facebook. It wasn't letting me. I was like, man, like, I couldn't post anything to on the post, nor I could share stories. That was the only thing I could do, is post and share stories. But that feature went away. I was like, man, I guess I'm gonna have to wait it out till the end of November, whenever my Facebook jail sentence ends. But today I checked again, and it actually let me. So I guess I still have limited ability to post some things. Anyway, shout out to everybody that's watching. RJ, Terry Mosqueda, Brenda Cruz, Veronica Gonzalez, April Alanis, and Rosie Reyes. And I'm gonna stop by really quick. I mean, I'm gonna get something to eat, but let me share my post. Let me see if it works. Let me see if it lets me. Shout out to Trisha Guerrero. So, oops. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 minute so I can park. Talk about a couple of things. Let me park right here. Because something happened yesterday that I think it's worth mentioning. So, give me 1 second. Okay, so how do I share? Share, copy. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. Alright, guys. Sorry about the wait. Shout out to Mariana Rangel. Shout out to Vanessa Martinez Caballero. And so yesterday, guys, obviously, I had gone on YouTube twice, to address the fucking lies de la pinche roña hedionda de Raymondville. And man, I literally don't know how she comes up with lies after lies after lies. Shout out to Shannon Sanchez. And then what's funny is, like, instead of her addressing the lies, she always, it's almost like a tactic that she learned from Vanessa. She deflects, like, instead of addressing the points of what is being addressed, she'll, like, talk about something else. You know, because that's the type of people that they are. You know, it's funny. La Chisqueada and La Roña are pretty much neighbors. I guess that's where, you know. But oh, and then she has her sidekick calls in, who calls in all the time. She's probably watching Annette. I've never actually addressed Annette, but I'm gonna address her just once and for all. You know, she calls in on La Roña's show, and she's like, "Oh, Frank, you know, he says that you don't have class, Roña, but guess what? He's the one who's drinking wine while he's in the kiddie pool. You know, obviously in the kiddie pool, you know, I'm there with my daughter and my son. You know, it's obviously a joke, you know. But the thing is, Annette Gonzalez feels, she's always making fun of La Chisqueada on how she looks physically. I don't know if you guys know this, but Annette Gonzalez weighs like 500 pounds. And I have nothing against big people because I've never talked about big people, but like you're making fun that I'm literally in my kid's swimming pool, but at least I fit in the swimming pool. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna make fun of me because I'm in my kid's swimming pool drinking a glass of wine, but at least I fit in my kid's swimming pool. You know what I mean? And it's just so funny. Like just I have nothing against how Vanessa looks. If I only brought up her looks at any time, guys, I never make fun of people that weigh big, like that way more than I do. I don't make people that are smaller than I do, because that's not my style. You know what I mean? Like I don't need to address people's physical defects or anything like that. But like La Roña talks about Vanessa's eyebrows. You know what I mean? Like, oh, look at her eyebrows, but La Roña has fake eyebrows. So like I said, guys, like I'm not defending La Chisqueada, but if you kind of think about it, they'll talk about Vanessa's physical appearance. Annette Gonzalez goes on there and talks about Vanessa's physical appearance, but and yes, Vanessa's a little bit big per se, but she's still half the size of Annette Gonzalez. Like literally. I'm not joking. And I didn't know how big, like, the thing is, I didn't know how big Annette Gonzalez was, but al Chile, she's dope. Like, you guys, if you thought Vanessa was big, I know Vanessa is not like a size 0 or anything. And yes, she has ballooned this year alone. She's gained a lot of pounds. But even then, guys, Annette Gonzalez is double the size of Chisquis. And she's like, but like I said, I mean that's just petty, guys. Like talking if I'm drinking wine in my kid's swimming pool, like you don't even know what to say anymore. So now you have to like, oh, well, Frank, he was drinking wine in the kid's swimming pool. I mean, like how, like think of something more creative, But yeah, Ofelia Moreno hates big people, and she was she was big. She was actually bigger at some point, bigger than Vanessa is now, that she had to get surgery. But, like I said, I don't have anything against people that are overweight. I mean, yes, exercise is a good thing, but at the end of the day, that's how they choose to be. Shout out to Erica Ramirez. Also, I wanted to, okay, so one of the things I wanted to address that's important. You know how this all started? Because La Roña is so fucking stupid. Like, literally, somebody just messaged her and they're like, oh, really? And she doesn't do any fact checking, guys. Literally, she doesn't do any fact checking. She doesn't do any fact checking whatsoever. For example, Ana Gonzalez, Ana Gonzalez was the lady that claimed send me $5 for La Roña's bail when she was in jail. And then she told La Roña, hey, you didn't get the money I sent you? And then La Roña's like, oh, Frank stole the money. Like, literally, that's where all that fucking bullshit started, because they sent me money according to them, and then they were like, oh, Frank, I'm so sorry, I didn't send you the $5, I really sent it to Serena's Cash App, I'm so sorry. But if it was me, if somebody were to tell me, Frank, like, we sent you money, but La Roña got it, like, I would double check. I would ask the person, are you sure you sent me like money, and how come La Roña has, like, I would ask him, hey, like, send me a screenshot. Can you check the name that you sent it to? Does it say La Roña, or does it say Frank, or like show me the transaction ID? It should say where you sent the money. I wouldn't just start attacking people out of the blue. But that's what La Roña did. When all this shit started after the Fangs reunion, and people were telling her that they sent me money but they never actually sent me anything. That's because people were telling her I sent Frank money, but when she asked for the people, when she asked confirmation, never told her anything, and she just basically used that as an excuse of many excuses to start all this shit. And guess what happened yesterday? Same thing. Shout out to Les Cantu. Guess what happened yesterday? Well, yesterday I was accused of being a fake profile of a fake profile called Pablo Malo, and it's a fake profile that's out there, guys. It uses the Bad Bunny profile picture, and this lady whose name is Mayra Reynoso. And if you guys watched YouTube yesterday, I think the video, I have to check if the video's still up, but if you guys didn't watch it, it's fine. It's not a big deal. We'll talk more about it Sunday, whenever I get a chance. But guess what happened, guys? That Mayra Reynoso fucking lied. Maybe she didn't mean to lie. Maybe she didn't know any better. But that's what La Roña does. She doesn't do any fact checking. So this Mayra Reynoso, according to her, had sent me a video of her dancing. And later down the line, yesterday, this Pablo Malo profile posted that same video. So she tells Roña, Frank is that profile. I sent that video to Frank back in June, and it was only him. And Pablo Malo posted it. So it's Frank. And then, oh, there you go. And then La Roña goes with it, like I said, with the rubber chicken voice. Oh, that's Frank! It's Frank! It's Frank! We got the receipts! And guess what? And guess what happened? It turns out that the lady Mayra Reynoso, who claimed that sent me the video, it turns out that the same video was posted on her Instagram, which her Instagram is public. So they literally took this the video from her own Instagram, and then while I messaged this lady, I'm like, lady, you literally are fucking lying and telling La Roña that you sent me a video. And she's like, no, Frank, I swear I sent you the video. Like, okay, show me where you sent me the fucking video. Show me a message that you are telling me that you sent me a video. And then she's like, Frank, call me. I'm like, no, I'm not going to fucking call you. Show me the proof that you sent me the video. Show me a message of you telling me you sent me a video, and then I'll call you. And then guess what? So she's like, call me, Frank. So I called her, and we talked on the phone. And she's like, Frank, I just checked. I'm so sorry, Frank. I'm so sorry. You know what? I checked my messages. And you're right, Frank. When you talked about Instagram, I just checked my Instagram, Frank. And yes, I cannot believe that the video's there. And I own up to the fact. I'm going to call Ophelia right now. I'm going to tell her I'm sorry. Because literally the video is on my Instagram. And I'm so sorry, Frank. I'm so sorry. If you want me to call in on Sunday on your show, I'll go ahead and do it. I'll tell everybody that I never sent you the video, and that all this was really just a big mistake. I'm like, well, shit, like, you better fucking tell that fucking piece of shit Roña that this all started, because you're the one that's fucking accusing me of being a fake profile. And then you realize later that all this time I was fucking right. So there you go, guys. La Roña attacked me because one of her followers started this fucking bullshit without them fact checking, without them realizing, you know what? Like, let me see if I posted this video somewhere. Like, guys, by the way, when I do the chicken voice, it kind of makes my voice go away. But anyway, literally, this lady had me call her. And she told me on the phone, Frank, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm going to call La Roña right now. And I'm going to tell her that this was all one big mistake. Did she end up calling her? Maybe not. Because La Roña still kept talking about the video. But, But literally, like, all these things that La Roña has attacked me on are mostly based on false allegations. And then she has the nerve, like, because I told her that in her 54 years of life, she hasn't accomplished anything. And she's like, when I was 40, I owned 3 houses in the business. No, you fucking don't. You don't own 3 houses in the business. You don't own shit. You're 54 years old. Where are those 3 businesses and sorry, where are those 3 houses and businesses that you own? Because I could tell you the same thing. I could tell everybody, well, when I was 20 years old, I owned $1 million. It doesn't matter. We're talking about right now. We're not talking about 10, 15 years ago, because believe me, 10, 15 years ago, I was in a different position. I had a business 10 years ago, you know, but I'm not talking about that business because I no longer own that business. I don't run it anymore. Like, it's no longer there. So La Roña brings up this past. She's like, oh, well, when I was 40 years old, I had 3 houses in the business. Okay, and what happened to it? Literally, what have you accomplished at 54 years old? We're talking about right now, at 54 years old, what have you accomplished? Nothing. You're just ghetto. You're just scum. You're ghetto rasquache. And then she's like, well, the house that I own is worth more than Frank's house. No, that's not true. La Roña's house is only worth $54,000. You can go to the Willacy County Property Tax Division, and it's only worth $54,000. Now, I don't live in a mansion or anything. It is an older house, but even then, my old house that I live in is actually worth double than La Roña's. And that's not facts. Like, I'm sorry, that's not made up allegations. These are facts. You can go to the Harris County Appraisal District. You can see where I live. You can put my address in. You can put La Roña's address in the Willacy County property tax. Literally, her house is only worth $54,000. And it's really, and here's the thing, guys. It's not a big deal on how much. She's the one that's always bringing up these things, right? It's really not a big deal how much house you have. If you live in an apartment, if you live in a small trailer home. But everybody's seen La Roña's house. It's a hoarder's house. There's all this it looks like a fucking farm on the city. You have all these, she has a pig and these chickens. And there's nothing wrong with chickens. I love chickens. But it's inside the city limits. And it smells like literally like the zoo back there. And you have all this trash around the fucking house. Like, don't compare apples and oranges, especially when you're a rough fucking rotten apple. But she literally said, my house is worth more than Frank's house. No, it's not. Your house is actually not even, you didn't even buy your house. Your mom gave you that house. Your mom gave you that house before she passed away. And actually, even Angie has even told Ophelia, this is not your house. This is mom's house. So she didn't even acquire that house through her own hands. She got that house because her mom gifted to her, because she couldn't afford anything. She's like, she can't afford anything, so she had to get a free gift. And actually, if you go to the Willacy County Property Tax Division, if you go to the Property Tax Division for Willacy County, it actually says gift or inheritance. So it's telling you right there, she didn't buy it. It was a free gift. And even like I said, Angie tells Ophelia on her own videos, this is not your house, bitch. This is mom's house. Mom gave you this house. So, like, I'm just addressing facts on the allegations that La Roña throws out there. Like I said, she's always going to try to deflect it. Like, she'll try to deflect her own. She'll say things, and then when you address, like, the facts, she'll deflect them. She'll say, like, oh, like, for example, for the fact that, let's see. She'll try to deflect, and she'll say, oh, I have one of Frank's videos of his dick. If there is or not a video of my dick somewhere, you know, why does La Roña have that video if it's out there? Because that's as much dick as she's ever gonna have in her fucking 15 years. She hasn't had any fucking dick in 15 years that she gets all excited. Literally, like, guys, if you watch your video from yesterday, she almost has like a fucking orgasm video. I have Frank's video. You know, that's as much. That's as closest to what she's gonna get in dick. Because literally, like, who's gonna want to be with a woman like that? You know, who opens her mouth and says all this fucking bullshit. You know, nobody wants to be with a fucking woman like that. You know. Also, for the fact, like, that's a good point, Isabel. She'll say that Jaime's a pedophile. Like, you just don't say things like that. You know, like Jaime has said that he's gay or homosexual, whatever. But there's a difference between like being gay and being a pedophile. Like, just because you're gay doesn't make you a pedophile. Now, Jaime has said, like, you know, obviously I'm not gonna go in depth about it because that's his story. But Jaime has said that, you know, when he was small, he was maybe sexually abused. But just because you're maybe sexually abused doesn't mean that when you grow up you're gonna be doing those exact same things. So if you're gonna be accusing somebody of being a pedophile, you better have proof of what you're claiming this allegation is about. But that's the type of person La Roña is. And when you address those facts, like I said, guys, when you address those facts after she said them, she'll try to deflect and then bring something else up. For example, like the fact that I've called her out on her fucking lies, the fact that I literally have proof that this lady accused me of having this video that she sent me, and then she actually apologized on the phone. She's gonna deflect. She's like, I have Frank's video of his dick. Okay, you still fucking lied. You know, you're still trying to deflect the fact. Like, you know, stick to the fucking facts. You know, La Roña thinks, you know, here's the thing. Um, La Roña thinks, like, if she has this video or whatever, it's like, I don't know. How would I say? She literally thinks it's like some sort of thing to bring me down. You know, here's the thing, guys. The only person that can bring me down is not Vanessa, is not La Roña, is not any of the people I've ever talked about. The only people that can bring me down is myself. You know, like, I'm in a much better place now than I was, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago. You know, so the only way that I'm going to go down is if I do that to myself, you know, and I don't see that in the foreseeable future. You know, this Saturday, guys, I will be in South Carolina. I'm going to be meeting a day trader that I've been following on YouTube for a while, and I'm treating this as a business trip. I'm literally, you know, going to be meeting this guy over there, and I'm going to try to learn as much as possible. There's also another trip I might make out to Canada, Vancouver next month, if possible. That one's still iffy, but you know, these are things that I'm working on. You know, I'm not relying on supporters to take care of me because I work. You know, like I I'm proud of myself for accomplishing things. I don't feel proud when people, like, for example, La Roña lives off government assistance. She's proud of that. You know, she gets some money through her kids because, you know, of their disability, and she needs to supplement that income that she gets through how, like, by begging supporters. You know, by saying, you guys, like, I mentioned the fact, okay, you guys want to sign up to be a supporter, but I don't beg. You know, I don't say you guys have to pay your dues. Pay your dues. Give me the fucking $5. She does, because she doesn't have a job. She doesn't work. You know, she doesn't know how to do anything. Guys, she doesn't even know how to turn her computer on. You know, when she got that new computer, she couldn't even find the power button. You know, so that's La Roña, guys. Just kind of going back to what happened yesterday. If I know La Roña's watching, but anyway, guys, um, if you guys are tuning in, literally that lady that made the allegations that she sent me the video. We talked on the phone yesterday. She apologized. She's like, Frank, I'm so sorry. I didn't have no video that I sent you, and I'm gonna tell La Roña that this was all a big mistake, and please forgive me. And I'm like, you know what, like, I forgive you. Obviously, mistakes happen, but it's just one of those unfortunate things that, if people sit down and think about, hey, you know what, like, maybe let me double check before I say something, you know. Oh, sorry guys, I have a new phone. But anyway, let me get something to eat really quick because I'm in my lunchtime. Anyway, I'm gonna get myself a double quarter pound burger. Hello?
Hi, how can I help you? ¿Cómo le puedo ayudar?
Yes. Do you have that don't you have like a double quarter pounder special?
Right now, we only have the ones in lot of cheese, the hot and spicy, and the six nuggets with the sauce.
No, what I mean, it's like a double quarter pounder deluxe. Hello?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so you have the regular double quarter pounder and then you have something else, right?
Yes, I have the quarter pounder, the bacon quarter pounder, and the quarter pounder deluxe that you said.
Okay, so let me have that double quarter pounder deluxe meal.
Okay, do you want a medium or dark?
Medium.
Okay, what kind of drink?
Dr. Pepper. That's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, you can go to after. Thank you.
Oh, by the way, guys, Super Chats is available. Right now, I want to appreciate Texas on the go, aka Mibelia, for she just sent $3. So you guys can see the Super Chats on there. Give me 1 second.
Double quarter pounder deluxe, 1016.
Yes.
With the Dr. Pepper. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. Guys, let me show you my new credit card. I hope you like that.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing?
You're
I
welcome.
hope your day is going as good as mine.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Have a good one. Mario D says, Frank, my comments are being blocked. I don't know what comments. I don't know what comments you're posting. Anyway, I haven't deleted anything, so. Anyway, guys, so just to kind of give you a heads up, that's the type of bullshit that I have to deal with these people. You know, is deal with ghetto Rasquachi people. Anyway, so just a quick heads up, guys. This Friday I'll be flying to South Carolina. I haven't told really a lot of people where I'm going other than my wife. I'll be going to South Carolina, and I hope to learn as much as possible. And something awesome happened yesterday. So let me tell you what happened with that post about destiny. I'm a firm believer of destiny, guys. I believe that things happen for a reason, and things that are out there for us, it's already like out there. Like, you know, our story, our life has already been planned out. But we don't know about this. Like, it's just up to us to discover what our destiny is. And I know some people talk about, well, we construct our own destiny. That's kind of true. I mean, I guess it kind of depends on how you see it. So let me tell you about this destiny of what I believe is destiny. I've been reading a book. One of the first books I started reading 4 years ago was about a day trader. An awesome book. It's about learning how to learning about risk management, all these things. And there's another book I'm reading now by the same guy, which is called Mastering Psychology in Day Trading. Now, at the same time, there's another guy, which is the guy who I'm going to meet this Saturday, who I've been following on YouTube, and I was going to join his class, but the guy that also wrote the book, he also has a class. So I was thinking of becoming part of two classes. Well, when I messaged this guy recently, I told him, hey, I'm going to sign up for your courses. Where can I sign up? And he's like, I don't offer those courses anymore. I'm part of this other group now. I'm like, oh, wow, I was really interested in signing up for your course. Well, guess what? It turns out that the group he's part of is actually the same author of the book that I'm reading. So I don't know if you call that destiny, like, because the guy that I'm meeting happens to be the same. He's now in the same group of the guy who actually wrote those two books that I've read or am reading right now. So I don't know. I don't know if you want to call that destiny, coincidence, but I just don't think that these coincidences are just there randomly, you know. Anyway, shout out to Bobby Stanton, aka RGV Robbie. Shout out to Contreras. Shout out to Liz Contu once again. Appreciate she's helping me out moderate the comments. Shout out to Mibelia. Shout out to guys, here's another thing. I wanted to address one more lie that La Roña has said. So guys, La Roña talked about that I was begging Ofelia Painter for a refrigerator. Now guys, if you know, when I had talked about the refrigerator, I didn't ask anybody, hey, is anybody giving away a free refrigerator? I had talked about that I was going to go buy one. And Ofelia Painter, she offered the refrigerator to me. Now, Ofelia Moreno is going to throw it out there. Oh, it's a $3,000 refrigerator. Now, it was a pretty nice refrigerator. I don't think it was a $3,000 refrigerator. Or maybe if it was at the time. But, I mean, really the monetary value of that refrigerator is irrelevant. The point is, Ofelia La Vejita Guerrero says that I begged Ofelia Painter for the refrigerator and that I asked Ofelia Painter to personally deliver it to me and pay somebody to put it there. Guys, like I said, I never asked for a refrigerator. I didn't ask Ofelia Painter, hey, like, send it to my house. The only reason that I couldn't pick up the refrigerator is two reasons, guys. One, logistics. One is that obviously I'm not staying in Brownsville right now, so for me to pick up the refrigerator, it is a pretty far ways. We're talking about a 5-6 hour drive. I don't have a truck right now to borrow, and the thing is, guys, there's a thing called bien conchudo. Bien conchudo means, guys, is like, how would I say? Bien conchudo in Spanish is kind of like you kind of become on the same level with other people. It just because people are nice, like when people tell you, hey, my casa is your casa, you're welcome anytime. There's people that are conchudos. They're like, oh, I'm gonna go to this guy's house because he literally said, like, I could go to his house anytime. That's just a saying. Like, you don't go to people's houses just when you're not wanted. Like, same thing, guys. Like, I know a lot of people that I could borrow a truck, but I'm not gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna say, hey, let me your truck because you told me if I ever needed a favor, you would do it. Like, people just say those things to be nice, but it doesn't mean, you have to do it. You know what I mean? Like, it's unwanted. People don't do shit like that. But La Roña's the type of people. She even said, if it was me, if somebody gave me a refrigerator, I would borrow someone's truck. Yeah, because that's the type of person you are. You're ghetto. See, and that's what I'm trying to emphasize, guys. Is there's a class between me and La Roña. And La Roña is the bottom of the totem pole in level. You know, in levels of social standing. She's at the bottom of the totem pole, which is the Rascuacha level. You have Rascuacha, then ghetto. You know, she's at that Rascuacha level. Anyway, so back to the refrigerator. I couldn't pick it up because it was far away. I didn't have a truck. Plus, you need like 2 people. I don't want to just ask somebody to drive with me. And second of all, guys, the most important thing is that my son, he's in tutorials. He has tutorials every Saturday. So it wouldn't, even if I had a truck, even if I rented a truck from U-Haul, I would have not been able to drive down there and get the refrigerator. Because refrigerator or not, my son's education is more important than anything else. You know, so if my son has tutorials on Saturday and I got to take him, then I got to take him. Like, I'm not going to travel, waste a weekend just so I could get something for free, So my son's education is important to me. He's actually still having tutorials right now on Saturday. So I haven't gone down there ever since my daughter's baptism. That's the last time I was there. Ever since then, Gael has had tutorials every Saturday. So obviously, Ophelia Painters has offered this refrigerator, and I appreciate her. I talked to her, and she told me, Frank, no worries. If you can't pick it up, I understand. And so I told her, just hold on to it. Maybe somebody wants to buy it from me or whatever. And actually, she didn't end up giving it to Ofelia Moreno. Was actually, Ofelia Moreno was so pissed that Ophelia Painter offered me the refrigerator to begin. She actually called Ophelia Painter, like, hey, comadre, can I have the refrigerator? And guess what Ophelia Painter told her? She's like, no, you can't have it. And anyway, shout out to my wife. She was just driving. But anyway, guys, like I said, I didn't get a chance to pick up the refrigerator because of those 2 reasons. But I never begged Ophelia Painter to pay somebody. Hey, like, Ophelia, can you pay somebody to drop it off for me? Like, please. No, of course not. Like, she offered the refrigerator. It's my responsibility to go pick it up. If I can't pick it up, I told her, hey, you know what? Like, I can't get it. That's it. No big deal. And then I ended up buying a refrigerator. So, it's not the fact that, guys, it's not that I couldn't afford a refrigerator, because I wasn't looking for a refrigerator. I bought one. Y'all sell a refrigerator that I bought. So it's not that I can't afford one. Just at the time, Ophelia Painter offered it to me. I tried to see if I could get it. I couldn't get it. I told Ophelia I can't get it. End of story. But La Roña makes these things bigger than they are. And then she lies about it. That's the thing. Anyway, other than that, guys, if you have any questions, let me know. But other than that, I just wanted to address those things from yesterday. I feel tired at work right now. I don't know how long it's going to take me for me to adjust to the daylight savings times change. So guys, there you go. Ophelia Painter. She's actually right here right now. Ophelia Painter. See, this is what I like about when you say the truth, guys, you don't have to make up lies after lies. You just say it once and that's it. So Ophelia Painter's right here, right now. She's actually saying right now, I'm here, Ophelia. Ophelia Painter says, Frank, I'm here. You never asked me to take it to you. So there you go, guys. Like, even Ophelia Painter is telling everybody that I asked her to drop out the refrigerator. I called Ophelia Painter and I told her, Ophelia, thank you very much. You know what? Like, I can't get it. It's far away. And plus the fact that Gael has tutorials, like, I can't really just leave on a Saturday and go get it. So I appreciate Philip Painter. Maybe if she has something small, if she has, maybe, I don't know, maybe if she ever would offer me something like I don't know, like a lunchbox, like a small lunchbox, I would, that's something I could pick it up. I could drive down there on a Sunday whenever I had a chance and pick it up. But a refrigerator is a big thing. It weighs 400 pounds. So there you go, guys. Thank you very much, Philip Painter, for clearing that up. It's just the fact that people like Ofelia Moreno, they're rascuache, they don't have any education, they don't have any class. They're gonna be there, like they're gonna be stuck in the same shithole they're in. 1, 2, 5 years are gonna pass by, guys, and guess what? She's still gonna be the same shitty person that she is, the same person that has hate in her heart. But that's the type of person that she is. She's hateful. So anyway, Erica Ramirez says, Frank, yes, go back to the live where we heard her offer you the fridge. Yes, Philip Painter's here right now talking about that. Anyway, well, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna eat my burger and stay classy, folks. And anyway, what else? We'll be posting throughout the day. Anything? Guys, please follow me on Instagram. On the same, literally the same page, at No More Chisme on Instagram. Make sure you like and subscribe and turn on the notifications for YouTube. Also, please bookmark the website, nomorchisme.com. You can follow me on TikTok, even though I don't use that much, under the same name, at No More Chisme. But anyway, guys, other than that, I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna let y'all go. And I bet you right now, La Roña is gonna be making a video right now. Watch, Al Chile. Like I said, I can already predict that she'll make a live video anytime. She's probably live right now. Trust me. But have her address the video that I never received from that lady, Mayra Reynoso, who apologized on the phone to me yesterday, saying, Frank, I'm sorry. Let's see if she covers the fact. But all she wants to do is keep talking shit, so she's not gonna bring it up. Watch. Anyway, y'all have a good one. Thank you very much, Mibelia. Guys, if you see those super stickers on the chat, the super chats have been enabled. So if you want to send me a sticker or something, whenever you guys have a chance, you can. It's like $1, and you can pretty much put any amount that you want. Any amount is appreciated. Y'all don't have to pay anything. Y'all don't owe me any dues. But if you guys want to, that's optional. Thank you very much, Mibelia. Appreciate it. Also, shout out to Israel Segovia for going to Tengo Mucho Talento in Los Angeles. We'll see if he makes it to the final, and hopefully wins the whole competition. Anyway, so other than that, y'all have a good one. Take care, and stay classy, folks. Classy doesn't cost any money, and being truthful doesn't cost any money either. Anyway, take care.